name is Jerome Callett, and I've been playing the trumpet now for over 60-some years. And initially, when I started to play the trumpet, I was a total failure. I had no embouchure. And I studied with 10 teachers, and it did no good. At age 30, I could not perform a high C. Practicing 5 to 8 hours a day didn't help. So that's why I spent my entire life working on embouchure and building up strong, what we call chops. My new system is called Super Chops, and we're going to have 2 DVDs. And today, any player, whether he's 10 years old or he's 90 years old, can improve their playing. Now, the reason that you can improve is it's much simpler to play with the Super Chops way. Number one, you're using the strongest muscle in the body, which is your tongue. And you do not have to strain or press. When I was playing as a young man, I pressed very hard with the left hand, and the mouthpiece crushed my lips. And since my teeth were crooked, I would be bleeding. And so I knew this was the wrong way to play. Then I would observe the world's greatest players, whether it was jazz, classical, soloist. They were playing very easy. They were not practicing as much as me. Some didn't practice at all, yet they got better. I got worse every year, no matter how much work I did. So I quickly found out that they were using their tongues completely different. And they were also not overblowing, which I was doing. And almost everyone today is overblowing, even in the symphony orchestra. You don't need big lungs or big air capacity to be a strong trumpet player. What we do is we compress the air inside our mouth. Now we compress the air because we use the tongue on our lips. Now you cannot speak this way. So in trumpet playing, the idea of using syllables is totally wrong. The idea of building up huge lung capacities is also unnecessary. Now what we do is a thing called spit buzzing. Now we're going to take a photograph of my latest embouchure, which I've just been using, like I said, for a day and a half. I'll show you what I warm up with. I was the first man to use the old German French horn method, Einsetzing and Ansetzing, and combining the two. Everyone else had either played high horn or low horn. Now, what I do is my lips are turned out like playing the tuba in a low register, and then the tongue is down here. Then I bring the tongue up, this is my latest method, on my top teeth, holding the top lip in place. The tongue is over top of this little bit like you lick an ice cream cone. Then the bottom lip comes up to hold the tongue in place. So I go from this to this. Now, in playing the 6 octaves, I did not feel any pressure on my lips. I was holding the horn very easily. And like I said, I've only used this position of the tongue for 1.5 days. Now, you'll hear some of my students will actually play with the new embouchure after using it the same length of time. Now, the question is, can you play all types of music? Well, my students play every type of music. In recent months, I've taught trumpet, French horn, bugle, trombone, tuba, and flute and oboe. And all of the players can use this. Now, I cannot play a note on the flute. I tried to turn the man down when he asked for lessons because I said I'm not a flute player. But just using the same spit buzz, now you'll notice, look so I can show you, I have to look at myself. Now this is the normal person's tongue, you see it's thin. That's the way most trumpet players play, or brass players. I play this way. See the thick tongue? The tongue must be thick, and it must stay on the lips in order to get the full vibration. The pedal register, my top lip is inside my lower lip, and the tongue is pushing the lower lip out.